Today, I'm going to talk to you about the Blackstar ID core. I got an ID core 20, and because the ID core version 2 has just come out, I looked at a couple of videos that were released about the ID core, and they didn't show you about the recording side of this, which is really, really, really awesome. It sounds okay. For like kind of practicing and stuff, it's great. It's got all the different sounds, all the sounds that you think you need. They're all there for practice. I use this all the time for practice, and for some recording as well. Because I don't do much recording because I'm just not very good at it. But I'm kind of learning how to do stuff like that. So yeah. So I mean, like kind of not old style recording, yeah. New style recording, I'm not so hot on that. So like, I'm kind of like, you know, feeling my way through it. But I worked out how you can like lay down a track with one of these, and playing it back, it sounds pretty awesome. So you don't need expensive recording software either to do any of this stuff. So I thought I'd show you how to do it. I looked online on YouTube on how to do this myself, and to be honest, it wasn't that great. So I thought I'd try it myself and show you a simple way of recording a track on your guitar, and perhaps we'll go through a few different sounds that have been recorded, so you can hear how good you can get this to sound on a recorded track. Anyway, so I'm going to move from this room into another room where all my computer is and all that kind of stuff, and you know, do the twiddly thing. Okay, here we are online. The first thing we have to do to start recording is download some software. So we're going to need to download a couple of items of software. The first one will be the ID core software. Just type in ID core. Insider, I think it's called. I just typed in ID core download, but there you go. Software ID series, there we go. Click on that. Click on the download button. Fill in your name, your email, country, whatever, PC download, whether it be for PC or Mac, and then download it. I've already downloaded it, so I don't have to download it again. The other thing you need to download, I'm going to use a recording software called Audacity. The reason why I'm going to use Audacity is because it's really, really simple. And if you've never recorded before, this is great to start off with. There are loads of really cool recording booth software thingies. I don't know what they are because I don't do it really that much, you know. But there's lots of it out there, and I think ID Core version 2 actually offers a free download. You can use that if you want. I'm sure it's the same. But the reason why I'm using Audacity is because it's really simple to set up. So you can get cracking with, like, you know, putting some tracks down and like recording some guitar work and stuff like that. Maybe you might not want to use this, you know, to create your epic song. You might want to use something else, but this is really just to get you started, you know, just to get things kicking off, so you can get like cool with it and like learn how to use, like, you know, simple software like this. Anyway, so you just go to Audacity and you just download it for your computer. In my case, it's Windows. Audacity for Windows, or for Mac, this is where you download it. Pretty simple, just download it. I've already downloaded it, so I've already done it, but you know, it's pretty simple. You click on it and it downloads. I think you have to run an installer on this, but you just follow the instructions. It's pretty easy. If I can do it, you can do it, right? Okay, so I've opened up the Blackstar ID core software. Here you can play around with all your patch settings. I'm not going to go into this in detail because I think Blackstar do this already. But here is where you can change bass, middle, treble, ISF. Obviously, you can change it on the amp, but you have more flexibility on the software. Obviously, the other thing which is quite good is you've got a online tuner which shuts everything off, so you can tune up. I'm kind of in tune, so that's cool. So that's that done. The other thing that we need to open up is the Audacity software, which we have here. Before we start using the Audacity software, we need to do a couple of things, especially if it's for the first time. The first thing we need to do is we need to go into Edit, which is here, the top left. and then go all the way down to the bottom there to Preferences. So we've clicked on Preferences, and this box comes up as default. Devices comes up at the top there as default. This comes up, so this is what you'll see. You'll see the same as me here. All you need to change is in recording where it says device, you need to make sure that it says Digital Audio Interface ID Core, which is this one here. And channels, keep it in stereo, because the ID Core is a stereo device, and if you want to record in stereo, it just makes it easier. If you don't, obviously do it all in mono. That's up to you. So once you've done that, that's all you need to do. Before we hit the record button, which is this thing here, we need to monitor the input and make sure that we're getting the right kind of levels. So if you click on this item here and click on Start Monitoring, you'll see that I'm monitoring that. If you want to increase the recording levels, it's this one here, I believe. Let's check. Recording volume. You can decrease the volume or increase the volume. There's only so far you can go, so if you're not getting enough volume coming into your recording, you might have to turn your amp up a little bit or something like that. Or I think I've got it around about right. I'm not running the amp very hard. I think I've got it on. Let's have a look what we got it on. Yeah, usually I run it about there for recording on the dirt channel anyway, and this are usually about 70 to 80 here, which is kind of gets me around about where I want to be. But yeah, everybody's different. Everybody records at different volumes, etc. Playback volume is here. So with all that in place, everything's ready to go. All we have to do is hit this record button. Okay. We've done everything. We've set everything up. We're monitoring the guitar, I believe. Yep. So all we have to do now is click this record button. Obviously, you're not going to hear the guitar very well because it's being recorded into the computer and it's not going to come over this microphone. This is the downfall of showing you how this kind of software works. So, I'm trying every kind of workaround I possibly can in order to deliver this to you so you can understand how to do it yourself. So very simply now, once you've got everything set up like I've shown you, all you have to do now is hit this record button. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to have to put the microphone down, so it might go quiet. You might be able to hear me playing a guitar in the background. But let's do that, just so you can see how it works. And then, obviously, I'll do the playbacks on the video, so you can actually hear what it sounds like. And I'll do some tracks over some tracks over some tracks, or something like that, so you can hear all the different sounds. But anyway, let's do that now. Okay, so I've pressed the stop button. That's the recording done. Let's go back to the beginning. Press play. Okay, so you can see that it works. So I'm going to show you just one more thing where it's going to be really difficult for you to hear what's going on. But again, like I said, what I'll do is I'll put this track on the video. I'll overlay it on the video so you can actually hear it properly. I'm going to overlay another track on this. And it's not going to be anything clever. I'm just making this up as I go along, just so you can see how to record. I'm going to hit the record button one more time. And what that'll do is that'll put another 2 tracks underneath this, so I can actually, say, layer a solo. So obviously, you can put down a rhythm track here. You can put a drum track down as well if you want, and then put a rhythm track down, and then put a lead track down over the top. You can do all sorts of things with this, but I'm just going to show you the simple way. So I'm just going to put down like a little bit of a lead guitar over the top of this, and so you can see how it works. Here we go. So now you can see how powerful this is. I'll try and put a couple of like tracks that I made just while I was testing this out, so you can hear perhaps clean channels of the ID core and everything else. And there you go. One thing I'll leave you with is that once you've got all these tracks down, you can like change the individual volumes of the tracks here, or you can delete them, or you can mute them. You can change whether it pans left or pans right. Just like you can do with any kind of mixer, really. So there you go. That's how easy it is to record and play over the top of recording without spending too much money. Yeah, obviously you need perhaps something like the ID core to do that, and perhaps the software that comes with it may be easier than this. I doubt it. I think this is much easier, but it's something for you to think about and something for you to crack on with. You can get up and running in like 5 or 10 minutes and start recording straight away. Just one more thing. If you want to export your files to MP3 or save your files that you just recorded in Audacity to MP3, what you'll need is a free sort of plugin software called Lame for Audacity. You can get it on this site here, which I'll put a link in the bottom of the video in the description. All you've got to do is click on the link either here or here, which is relevant to you. Download it and follow the instructions. Very, very simple. Hope that's okay, and I'll catch you later.